Hi everybody, welcome to Storytime with Fairfield County Library. My name is Miss Nina and I am so excited for Storytime today. It's summer reading, so we're doing hybrid Storytimes. That means we are going to do Storytimes in person at the library and Storytimes online here. The in-person Storytimes are going to start at the same time as the videos normally go up. So for you guys, that means 10:30 a.m. on Mondays. Okay, now that that's out of the way, are you guys ready for story time? Okay, this week our theme is sharks. That means this week we're going to read some stories about all sorts of different kinds of sharks. Okay, our first book is If Sharks Disappeared by Lily Williams, published by Roaring Brook Press. This is a healthy ocean. It's a balanced environment where many different animals and plants thrive. The ocean is home to a lot of creatures. Big, small, slimy, cute, and scary. Sharks have helped keep our oceans balanced for about 450 million years. Over that time, they evolved into the more than 400 different species that exist today. And here's a timeline of history all the way through to sharks. Sharks are apex predators, which means they are at the top of the food chain in their ecosystem, the ocean. Losing an apex predator species can cause devastating effects in an environment. Today, roughly between 1/4 and 1/3 of shark species are vulnerable to extinction because of overfishing. What could happen if this continues and sharks disappear altogether? If sharks disappeared, the ocean would no longer be balanced. Although different species have different diets, most sharks typically eat sick, slow, or weak prey, leaving the healthy animals to reproduce. If sharks disappeared, the population of seals, sea lions, and other pinnipeds would potentially explode. At higher populations, they would eat more and more fish, and eventually, once there weren't any fish left, they'd starve and die out as well. If fish and pinnipeds disappeared, plankton, which is what many fish that are lower on the food chain eat, would quickly grow out of control. That could make the ocean a thick sludge. Nothing could survive in this water. If the ocean became unlivable, then many species of land animals that rely on the ocean for food, such as seabirds and polar bears, could starve and die out. The loss of those animals could cause still more species farther inland to die out. This pattern of cause and effect, called a trophic cascade, could spread like a wave across countries and continents until animals around the globe were affected, from bees to birds to bears and eventually to us. All species depend on one another to survive by keeping our planet's ecosystems in balance. And luckily today, sharks still exist. Sharks inhabit all the oceans on Earth. If we remember that we are all connected and if we work together, sharks and our whole planet as we know it will thrive. And maybe we'll see that what once seemed so scary isn't so scary after all. And then here's some extra information, such as a glossary, which has definitions of all the words that we used, and some more information about sharks. Alright, that was If Sharks Disappeared. What'd you guys think? What do you know about the food chain? Alright, our next book is Dude. Words by Aaron Reynolds, art by Dan Santat, and published by Roaring Brook Press. Dude! 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 Splat! Dude! 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 Dude. 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 Dude, dude, dude. 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 Dudes. Dudes. Dude, dude, dude. Okay, that was Dude! What'd you guys think? Alright everyone, thank you for coming to Storytime. Now, just because we're done reading does not mean you have to be done with Storytime. At the library, you can get something called a Storytime kit, which is a fun-filled activity kit that goes with the books we read today. Each kit comes with a coloring sheet, a craft, and a tasty recipe that you can make with your grown-ups. This week, our craft is this guy, a fierce shark paper plate. To get a kit, you need to come to the Fairfield County Library and look for some crates in the children's section. Now we have 2 crates, one for Monday story times and one for Wednesdays. So you want to make sure to grab the right kit or you could end up with something completely different than what I just showed you. The kits for this story time are in the group A crate. They're the red ones. New kits come out whenever there's a new story time, but we might have some left over from last week if you missed it. It never hurts to ask. Maybe ask for me, Miss Nina. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me for story time. It's time to say goodbye, but I look forward to seeing you all next time, and I hope to see you in the library this week to pick up your story time kit. Bye!